Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, we got some good news for December the 17th. What it's looking like in the welterweight division, seeing as though we couldn't get Terence Bud Crawford versus Errol the Truth Spence. Hey, Terence Crawford going to make a whole lot more money than anybody right now. You know, how many figures is that? 8-figure deal fighting your boy Evanison. And shoot, Errol Spence done secured Keith Thurman, the guy he said he ain't never gonna fight. So it must be reasons why he gonna fight him now. You know, but it don't matter because at the end of the day, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence is a good fight. Whatever. We'll talk about who we think gonna win and why soon. But it's a damn good fight, seeing as though we couldn't get the major fight. And it's good to see Keith Thurman kind of in the mix. Now we're gonna get to the point of Errol Spence saying that he didn't want to fight Keith Thurman because he said it recently, and so this leaked footage, you know, like leaked sex tapes, leaked footage. Everything ain't leaked, man, but whatever. You know, we heard a little footage of Errol Spence the other day, which I was about to do a video about, but, you know, there was already a video out there about it with the leaked footage, so you don't want to go on everything. But I remember my first little thing was like, I don't think Spence wanted this to really go out. This seemed like a private call he was just talking about. Because, you know, he's saying he wants to fight Terence Crawford. It's the only fight out there for him and for Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford's not going to bypass him and go to Jamel Charlo without fighting him. They both need this fight. It's kind of a legacy fight. You know, talking like a champ, right? So I'm thinking, okay, you know, but the negotiation was going on. But one thing he said that I thought was extremely funny, and this was to show the state of boxing, and not really boxing, but the people who do videos over boxing. Somebody said, because Errol Spence said it, but I think privately, I don't think Errol Spence would say that openly, but privately, he's like, Terence Crawford asking Al Haymon too many questions, and that tickled me. Like, really? The boss is asking the other boss too many questions. The funny thing about it is like, we haven't gotten it in our head. Terence Crawford has left his boss in Bob Arum because there was some discrepancies there. Bob Arum says he wasn't making any money from him, wouldn't give him Manny Pacquiao, wouldn't give him Spence to get his name bigger, right? So at some point you gotta leave, right? And so that's the point we got to. So he's his own boss now. So he's talking to Errol Spence's boss as his boss, and he's asking too many questions. Have you ever seen a video? Hey, Eddie Hearn is asking too many questions in negotiation. Lou DiBella is asking too many questions in negotiation. Frank Warren, man, you ask too many questions. Bob Arum, why you asking so many damn questions? Oscar De La Hoya, man, could you stop with the questions in the middle of negotiations? For me, that's just how terrorists, I know, like, how did it get to terrorists? But the point is, we have terrorists in war zone, war-torn America. Terrorists, right? But they don't have the long beards and the turbans, and we don't seem to see that. America's war-torn. You can't go vote without some terrorists standing next to the damn voting booths, right? But we gonna call them terrorists. So maybe in your mind, because it has opened up, Terence Crawford don't look like a boss, but he's a boss. And bosses don't ask too many damn questions. You see what I'm saying? No matter what. Do you need a white guy in a suit to fathom that? No, I'm a boss. I whoop everybody's butt. I'm no one pound for pound undisputed. And now I'm my boss, which means in negotiations, I'm going to ask a whole lot of damn questions. Because right now I'm new at it. I'm finding my feet. And I don't think that Al Haymon would think that the young brother is asking too much questions. I think behind the scenes, Al Haymon ready to answer the damn questions. Bottom line, I just thought that was funny, that a boss can ask too many questions. But back to the point. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence is a good damn fight. Your boy Evanison versus Terence Bud Crawford is good that Bud Crawford getting paid a whole lot of damn money, seeing as he's been the much maligned, people losing money on me, you can't sell me guy. So it's just good to see him in a fight where he's making more money than anybody else in the welterweight division. Right? Fighting someone who's just in the top 10, not the top 2, not the top 1, not whatever. Probably even more money than he would have made fighting Errol Spence. So that's just good too. So at the end of the day, we all win. Let's just hope at the end we get these two brothers fighting each other for undisputed. If not, whatever. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here. I might go ask a couple of questions.